If we're saying, maybe you're running late, and you're running late, but more fun, yeah. Hello, what's you for? I try to say, I want to say. I hope so. Here. They didn't them function and then Corana go school and APA day.
Today we
money now go school. Tino Mr. Obaswa. What's your page now, mammy? Any day more.
Church.
How is everybody doing? Today is Friday. Let me do this quickly. Today we're not gonna talk too much.
I mean,
Then
in the right.
Actually do some. We can actually do some. How do they call it? Phone-in sessions today. Yeah.
FM 94.7. All talk, all day.
Solid. Networking is solid. Networking is solid. There's something wrong with your network, George. And that's since they are home today, so never mind internet, so be a bit slow, kakra. But hey, what's up? Please, everybody share the page. We're already behind time. Share the page, make we go. Share the page, make we go, Miche. I want to say how is everybody's Friday so far? Good evening to everybody. Moshe free Europe. Moshe free Ghana. Good evening to everybody. Moshe free Europe and Ghana. Good evening. Moso Moshe America and Canada. Moso Yamamu. Good afternoon. It's afternoon here. So Yamamu good afternoon. I hope so. I no share page na mami. Page na to me call. Brother Ivan said to say, I hope so. On where there. Last time we show him now was so for me, man. I'm sure when more I'm until I hope so. Pomuye. Nana say, well, Patro also want to say, hope so. Ebenezer Kobe Nyameche, you know what to say. Isaac Boateng, Wilson Asemeni, Sadiq, Mark Azela, so na Hussein Idris, Minia, what's up? Hope say BBI okay. But you'll be on share page in the be on share page in the these days. There are some people on my referee page in so. My name the entire Mama Mami Hunam why? It's only love. You know, don't go. Six minutes. Charlie, mom, share, ne uncle. Obi and share be. Me share wa hagidi pan to also share be, mommy, please. Share one, share all, share one, share all. That's how my parents are. Oh, yes, thank you to me, man. To me, and one time broadcast, ne ko be a ho. Can't I even do that? Right? Baby. I mean, you say, baby, maybe. I believe I can do a broadcast, maybe. I'm sure I can do a broadcast. So say in a chat. Why haven't I thought about this? New broadcast. Yes. So I don't know would you be a shame. Good. So I know some like a craving everything do much more with the saved. Yeah, Juma. It no go work. There may person may 9 year Juma. There may person may 9 year Juma. What I want to do 9 year Juma. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, wow. So we have already shared it to that side. You see why I didn't want to do that? See why I didn't want to do that. Monshare, Mr. Mo be an share be mammy. Why? Minim say I late the answer Monshare page in an anchor. Be an share page in an anchor. My big mistake. Okay, Janon by your mama Yana. Why did I even do that? And so about her pray. Her pray me. I got you many so. Me ho pray me, my got you many so. Baby. Okay. Yeah. My shade, who's shade, why? Who's shade, boy, because Miss Masha and to also shade be boame. In say I late said the American and when be on about. Sister Comfort about try to sign an entry Michiao, Mary Rose Michia, Nana Kwame Abuaji Michia, Esther Millicent, Esther Diana, Mammy Ama, Michiamun, Medas, small went to me, I join me. Moncoson share page in Mamina, yes, that is see, like me kind, and then Rebecca Saka Crabby, because already time will time will continue, and then Rebecca Saka Crabby. Na yet to me the another day. Once again, I apologize for the lateness, no. And yamia, and then I had to go to teachers parents meeting, PTA. I had to go do that in Tinafina. Never do fear me per se. Yeah, deal with 10. I just have about 4 videos I want us to do, and it is all to clear the lies ne atra NDC for ni be ADA. Na afei ene ade a me pese me pagya me de ma dwene ko ho pa kese CD depreciation no, because as you could see NDC4 are still doing their regular political gymnastics with it. Since Dr. Bawumia lay facts in the straight, no, and Kamia say NDC4 cannot think straight, sadly. They say just one back up, and already NDC cannot hold their head. Just say they are air to no. Omuntumi kura NDC for to me. Say no. abo masasa Dr. Baomiama NDC for this so masemka I am obo. Now that is what we are going to continue to do, to make sure say at all times nothing and nothing but the truth would be spoken. Tino waba no akwaba sanchi awdoba. Now me hu letter bi minim how amoso mo dwene no na me de say finally some people in NDC no are waking up to know say putting their hope on Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen is the worst thing that they could do. I mean, I say obi a ono what be into politics for over how many years? Alan has been in this politics over here than a few years. Alan has been in the political space for a very long time. He didn't have a constituency, but he still enjoyed for everything that was done. When I say he enjoyed that, he enjoyed because Kufuor Bemu ubenya bidiye. Nana Kufuor Bemu so ubenya bidiye. Nini na so ye good portfolio. Say ye pe MPP ni a why fortunate pa Chief Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. Na unim say Nyankopon won ansa no be choose leader no o choose a selfless leader because onidi obi a oye selfless na wetumi ayeden ahwe ne man. Say we a leader na onye selfless it is very hard for you to make any meaningful headway. Say we a leader na say unnitema the man kaifo na say wonkwan ho na wodwene a emprempi no eya na de enimbiase kese enso ena yeden ena ebrew. Now for me I would plead with Ghanaians, okay, to not look at what some of these so-called big men are doing. Omobeshe Ejumaden, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, aye. The BA na meka sa asem we say eye NDC for there. Omo adwuma na omo ye no. Utie. NDC for no. Omo adwuma na omo ye den. Omo ye. Omo adwuma so ne say obegina baabi aka se de Akufo-Addo aye ni na enye because or no ye NDC ni no ko gina okoka se free education ya de papa ebe de ne ato aba ma no okono ko gina o se de a niama Akufo-Addo de aba no eye niama papa ebe de no bi ato aba ma no enti will be very hard so be say NDC ni ebe ko gina baabi aka kire Akufo-Addo se sebe de awaye no efe anase eso mani. My only problem ne say adenti na yen Ghana for na nkasa no say politician be banner beka asem a yem find the necessary documents and as yem find the necessary information and my yen to me the way it's here now they be we have to rely on the same people now we claim say excuse me to say the same people we are claiming say they are the cause of the problem. No, they are the same people who comes to tell us something na ya GD, especially with this whole 24-hour shift. As at yet, I still don't get it. Still, I mean, to me, here how somebody a work school or so economic or say now or no to make a say 24-hour economy is it's a policy bit to me like how. Like how? And yesterday I chanced on how do you call it? Paul, Senior Paul. I chanced on this video. Now all chirimu political zone for me lucky pound. We are lucky. I'm on me too much because the way I call other pages are now big up. Oko other pages are and Crawford CGGJ. Sa buka for no so no. And you know na moye na no. But now kumi sa yenje me so because Senior Paul Andra asemo amebeka no ha about the Sedun Ketia understanding about the 24-hour economy. Unse we Senior Paul so I like the same thing Andra. And I chanced on the big up in Shiraba. And I chanced on the video. And someone menemo chair wa ha dia menemo kan no and no na Paul so ye den say how can you even say oh be ye adwuma na say we adwuma na dwo a and e be ye cheaper. Now me no Sa 24 hour no ade kudinti a eya meka na mebu afu ho ntem ne say you want to do a 24-hour economy without looking at the pockets of the companies. Obia or webruchiri bia nim say we night shift here. Night shift workers get at least 50 cents or some cent pay higher than the regular shift. Me patrona we baby I want and yes and and you are only going to burden the ejuma wura fo no mo amoye ejuma wura fo na mo so omo ka mo dwen se ebebo amo no emboa mo sa 24-hour economy no embebu adwuma ye ni bia, because once you start employing night workers on market to abo air den change the regular workers obia wonimu bia nim sa de we afei so bio oba brochira. Now the more work you do or how many hours away no and what tax na utua it is a overtime you pay more taxes when you do overtime. These are simple economic principles that goes on in every place. And if I say we are company owner, you should be prepared, say, with the 24-hour no so running 3 shifts, you should be prepared to not only increase your operational cost. But now Obama will operational cost now go high, and it will go high on several. First and foremost, materials are would be a jumano. You must always have it in abundance because you want to run a 3 shift. In the first, no, say not $1,000, 1,000 cedis, and another or the top bottles are now. Since you are running a night shift in addition to one castle schedule, no, you now have to pay or spend an extra 500 in order to cater for the raw materials that will be needed for the night. And when time catch us say what go school pa, what na come say cons home pa, winning policy pa. Now we catch them say Mahama be catch us say 24-hour, and you think 24-hour is a big economy to change the situation we are inside. And yanka wan kotoa background ke. I'll be honest with you. Then you wan kotoa background ke, because that is a bogus way. Now here, me say coming up next, no, you be making sure that this time we are going to force NDC to stick with the truth. You understand? We shall force them to stick with the truth. This time, yeah, mama, may propaganda, politics, need the one says they say, almost started, say, how do you call it? Baumia is building the infrastructure based on Niama. A year almost NDC for a year. I was listening to one young guy giving the excuses, and I looked at it and I said, now Ghana nankasa no ye wohe NDC for say the NCA tower no mu see ye. National Communications Authority building is no no mu see ye. Na me nim say we see dan to na si wa e dan to ni kire say we see hospital. We see dan na just an infrastructure dey na wom e be ma na ye operational. And until last, me bisa NDC for say, what was the state of the NCA when they were leaving office? Accra Digital Center. What was the state of Accra Digital Center when NDC was leaving office? I want us to just look at that. Now, say, Oko back now, you will know, say, these people virtually didn't do nothing. Yanyashe. Now, so you say no Ghana for oh okay, wait a minute, buy oh Sadia and the Yankwaka say in order for them to run it, base no. First and foremost, when you go and look at the Eastern Corridor, okay, fiber and one digital one Eastern Corridor, the backbone now, number one. It was not John Dramani Mahama who did the most. No. And he didn't do the backbone for it. He didn't do the template for it. Or by, you know, now we had Voltron, with Voltacom and all those people already operating. And these came under Kufuor. You understand? Now, me, na NDC for who Mwama Kakra. Oka free education, almost say 419, almost commercial ditia. Free education, Mahama ne buy on launching in 2015. No webisa say you no problem. 2015, free education, Kolana call Mahama free education, we no more anymore. The same party that said free education was not quality education. Free education, your child should be an illiterate than to do free education. No, the same people turn back and tell us, say, no free education by a bufu sem can say woman say Ghana ni na or take Ghana unim say NDs na the free education by no circle some say NDs na the free education by live fibrotic, live and net the started say yes, digitization no cry, yes, meanwhile, the e-levy buy a car say a better tax electronic transactions. NDC for said they be. You go into their manifesto and it is inside. Said there shall be 25% on all VAT on all electronic transactions. It is in there. 25%. It is in the NDC for manifesto. Pick 2016 manifesto. Pick 2020 manifesto. It is in there. But these same people were going against e-levy. Meanwhile, the bedrock that even gave the people the chance to say, you bet to me levy was started by NDC. Into at the bonene de eba, enye NDC na ye. Utie at the boneno eba dia enye NDC na ye. Name at the boneno ye to me ya mane ya papa dia NDC na deba into mon farmer ye. Thank you so much, Millicent. Does that make sense? Like Tiasie. Yen ye do we buy, yen ye do we buy, yet yen a year con, say yen penny. Planting for food and jobs. Omu to share that day, Eriko Poku, Utie, Eriko Poku, at the no chin bear, be a gun of an in as one coca say, Sebi planting for food and jobs, no, and ya the papa and ya de beboa. I feel they're planting for food and jobs be Jinaye. Na Ghana for starting who no buy a free planting for food and jobs no more. Ya were one NDC for constituency chairman be Ebeka say planting for food and jobs ni mo die say NDC forecast say yampa no moboa because no say we tumi ayefuo e de bia to land cruiser NDC for say na papa na kokasa sa dia o ma suspend no. You understand? Afei ye started say yenya positive growth in agric no. Guess who is taking away credit for the agricultural growth in 2018 no? John Dramani Mahama. Just one kasa dwene ho. Ye de planting for food and jobs by ye launch ye 2018. The same people ye nyampa fe ye koto aba 2020. Ye pe campaign message di akọ. NDC folk could be ya no planting for food and jobs no. Wo mo dia. Hey, aden na planting for food and jobs ye mo dia. Because na Mahama concern da ye say obeye bibi a ye friend no mechanized farming. Oh yeah, there be, but Okoji who's say or the and the scanner where he baby a scanner. But when you look at planting for food and jobs, Obia nim loan, baby, a Yokoji, your first one, Yokoji, you started say the year planting for food and jobs. Corona by near to your body sim. Eduane boy, they all right. Then soon you need with food shortages. 2014, Ope Bura wunyabi, Open Tosia wunyabi, Ope Brodia wunyabi. It happened in Ghana. Now, me say me idea ya na me j about MPP and they say we speak with the records. What about share page? That is all you can do to help me. Share the page name call. Why share? What share crack or so share name to me call. Mamu YouTube, mamu Facebook. Be and share. Just push the share button. Nama come when the thing is not good, it's not them. When it's good, they are your. And man, sometimes I'm not going to blame the NDC people too much because I said you say NDC nina ebejina on na a chat rocher well saying how much more about also nipa na utimuno also weni abo who nipa no weni abo sa ade ayaye wo constituency who sa ade we yaye wo na say enye wo you cannot be able to differentiate that. You cannot be able to differentiate say ade na e but ababi. And a year my who kind politicians they are joining agro because saying agro no me AD then obi be gina ka say or 2 billion on find free education. Now fe Ghana for say there be free education e dey Mohammed Jai can boy or say sad there you no na dey buy. since a boy off one day, any free education, I'm coming. On or the other. Why should it be so? You fight against the same thing and claim it when it is good. And because they know their people cannot read and write, most of them cannot even understand what they read. That is what they do. Most of them cannot understand what they read, and that is what they do. And then, said the American, you know, maye in the kakra, exchange rate, no maye kakra. But Shadie, may mamu reading be the MCA Tower and MCD Ministry. All right, building were built by the NDC. We're talking about the building, and because they claim said they build in Tintino, almost started digitization. Now me pacho a dying usisi wa started sabi digitization and tell NDC for we Ghana for mamu ye mistake you. They are here no ye bet here ye ben nu ye ho dache. West dying e de si ho. Was ye dying na west Tintino. One awadane a dino into a hospital and into a bank. In order for a dino to become a bank, no, see the banking devices, a shame money than a bank, a yisika, a yinimdie, a policy. In order for something to be described, a higher hospital, a higher weighing room, a higher say, you know, a amenities are the be equipped dino and a be depicted. But in NDC's book, say ole blocks, utie ole blocks, na say o painti ho a why a digitization no. This is the explanation they are giving all over. This is what they give all over. All right, now let's go because there's more to it to read. Obi said no, they didn't start digitization. Or see, they started the NCA. Yes, barely. J.A. Kufuor transformed the telecommunication industry through privatization, which I have said here. Cemented the NCA and established GIFET as the delivery tracker, about to be launched, which very soon, I'm going to launch another one, will show the current government has more superior record, including on digitization, borrowing about 10 billion and facing far greater crisis versus the 20 billion under the NDC, and we still couldn't do anything. NDC, over 20 billion, okay, spending. We still cannot find anything positive to put our hands to. And there will be Korean project here. Almost here starting here. But I'm saying I'm starting here. Oh, because now we are manifesto. Oh, yeah, near Koji Huska. Oh, yeah, near Kokate sword. Oh, yeah, near down. That is how they are claiming projects. They are not even looking at, okay, fine. So we'll say Accra Digital Center, yeah, what they are. Oh, corner percentage ben and why and near my ben and go. You have done a digitization, yet we could not send our parents money in the village. We have to use cars to send it, or we ourselves go there. You have set a platform for digitization, yet in order for me to send my grandmother Momo, I had to either send it through car. This is the Suma car, emanate the cop, and I said, me Mianka made the far car and the command way. But in 2016, Sana net here, me person me send you biskafa a year Western Union. I want to be to me akojino because me to me sending on the phone so unko yi. Into me sending the Western Union. Now I got now a Western Union banking hall or 2 hours because we be a genisika. Sometimes they say so where you almost mujina on hokra to me and he no we delay for no for no reason. And then your friend me I'm a boy ya pa mumu neko either say eco bank and I say eco phone so eco direct. And you sit there say you did all those things but you couldn't operationalize those. So why should we bring you back? You see how it is. You see, the more they talk, the more NDC gives us the reason why we should not bring them to power. I'm very serious. The more you listen to NDC talk, the more it makes you feel, say, you do not even want to debate stuff. Now, my intelligent brother BIS some analysis be, which is what I would like to use. Now, why should the way another quack, a senior mind be so? Or no, so I try some could be but fact neighbor. memfa eno kwa ha na mmie wo. Okay, we should be very, very, very careful with this NDC people because bibia omo fight ti a bia no, and then omo person omo kire Ghana for so omo na start here free education omo say enye, and then free education NDC for so omo na omo de bae digitization omo sreba umia. Almost sre Baumia je economy ni ho afi the oka digitization afi ya Baumia vision of digitizing the economy ni started say clear to Ghanaians say through the digitization we can gain more, we can get more. They are now saying so sadia any digitization no kra no ye na de buy, but we shall go through it and then we'll see. Listen to these people at your own peril. You listen to these people at your own peril. But neighbor, before I play that video, let me actually do this. Neighbor, let me share this with you. Yeah. Let me share this with you first. And then from there, we can focus on a few things. So I chanced on this letter. Social Democratic Forum. NDC first started about out because say enye true but omoboa enye adwuma ebibu abomo omoboa omotwe omomutan because we knew what this was going. NDC for memu any be enede ensem we etudwa ede akere wo mpanifo asem a emabuni can say yeah. Thank you. All right. Asemu emabuni omano da so omo kan ne se NDC ku no mpanifo no hwe omo ho yie na omo play tactics bi a omo anhwe yie a ebe ha party no grassroots ede na mpanifo ya omo mpe minu aye ni na ye wo Ghana na former minister for trade and industry Alan Kwadwo Chiremanten a ontumi nye president da kopim da wodi bi wu enam adwene ene trimopɔ bɔne a ekura ne nti osusu bia na adwiri abɔ no abranti a bra na yehia na no esebe na ho odin ewo party mu na odeti US edi twati oso ode building ne ho wa building ho awie ene wantumi am buildi obi a ababe gina wa se yenkoto aba ma no yanto ama no into also a free MPP mu for the second time. One of my happiest day was the day Alan Chiremanten left because anka when free wa and come back they said the omo ye open anum ya no mo na mu no mu di bone at least now no wate no ho nti yenim se bone no mu di na utie omo mu di na chini ni na enam sika bi o mu nya di free papa yi ho entia mi ankasa me boss obsin betra ho be ka say Alan Chiremanten na man is kedidi enti ono so ono na obe support no se mo kai. And that day I was so shocked say senior man company etumi anase party etumi ama wadwuma a position wo proper ama wanima benyam ama sebe na ye bo hopes in din a ye ka say hopes na doye is a very, very strong name in the Ghanaian political space. You rather tell me say obi mouse 10,000 Ghana say then a month intino that is more better. Obi ma 100 million a month, and that 100 million a month is better than the prestige you gain being the head of security at the airport. Mr. Hobson, you are telling me it's a prestige, yeah, NPP do see, so no, baby, a NPP, pay we do see, you know, smaller than where you are enjoying. It is quite crazy. It is quite crazy, but all the same, you know, what does the fact say? I always said, say, Alan Kwadwo Chiremanten is a baby endorsed man who felt that the presidency was supposed to be a reward for him being the longest person chasing this whole flag bearership. But is that even the case? Kunedua Preku and them has also been chasing it way before, but they never got it. You understand? And after Alan left, his only aim, hello Mama Quason, big up, his only aim Antini half. Enti obetumi akwa santememu na wakohwete MPP fuo vote. Na me de medinka ka kire mu se enye adwuma. Yepe obi odin kate no ho koye first walk ya alanchremanten walk ye nipa onya no first day no na ye nimu kura sebe ba omi akura be kwa koye walk am obi adi nachi nanso ye nyina ye hunu se enam wo mo nsem a mo de tu twa e wo platform so saa time ni ntino e ma nipa bebre ye hunu se da bi munkra vision for Ghana and mo decide say we are not going to go with Alan, we rather go with His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Alan etukwa pai and started say obey adwuma e de atia no ne former party NPP. Na mede bia meka kire mo say se wuhu Alan Kyerematen se nipa bibiri ebu edi nachi ene na ekwa se nipa no mo nto aba ma Alan o tie ni yipa se wuhu celebrity bi se odi Alan Kyerematen achi a ono on the day of voting no on to aba ma Alan Kyerematen oye NDC ni a obeto NDC oye MPP ni a obeto MPP market anywhere enu ntina meka asesa Alan to minya 2% of the total vote kra na yi na me kra na be ya me wanwa. I'm telling you Alan so to minya 2% of the total voter na yi na me cause onya. Not only does the political fortune not favor him, he himself is not a presidential material. He doesn't have a tough skin. Okay, he doesn't have a clear-cut policy. He's only riding on past glory. That's all he's doing. Past glory is what Alan Kweju Kyerematen is doing. But when it comes to real directives, Alan Kweju Kyerematen don't really have it like that. And the charisma that a president is supposed to carry, he doesn't carry it. Picture say with John Dramani Mahama, Akoto. Now with the Alan Kyerematen ato, they will choose John Dramani Mahama. Because so many mzanya she krano obeba be you saying good she no ababa say obey ye you obey jokes obey Jimmy kakra out as here am a ye who's okay or ye bit he's approachable. Alan is not approachable. Enipa hin the way MPP mu krom etumi na Alan Kyerematen achi ansemuda. He's not accessible. Alan Kyerematen will trade industry first kufuor time. Anyhow, how many MPP people were able to have a real communication with Alan Kweju Kyerematen? Because he's not a people's person. He doesn't have the people skills. And because he said there be the era now you do M1 and we decided say obey this way. Let me read a little bit and then I'll move on. I'll say, dear presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama and the esteemed leadership of the NDC. We, the Social Democratic Forum of the NDC, write to express our deep concerns regarding the party's over-reliance on Alan Kweju Kyerematen and his Afafranto movement. While we acknowledge Mr. Kyerematen's influence in the Ashanti region, it is crucial to recognize that his impact is not as significant as perceived. In the NDC, for no krehu, Muhammad Alan Kyerematen, NDC for no kra o ma contract mo se munya adwuma mo no wo mo kra hu se papa no won sheda mbo number wa Asante region sa utie papa no onkuta number sa e wa Asante region Alan Kweju Kyerematen because 1st August we are 77 omokoto ye the whole Asante region onya 10 second one e 77 anke ye koto a ke ye kogu nanimu asekura no e no se na bi or the vote ama he said Kennedy Japan ono de wate ne ho ene no so sabi ye ni na ye hu de si ye enkrofo ne nam 100 no na president vice ene nam 600 and something edi twi mu mo. And some of us came and said say Alan Kweju Kyerematen would be crying at the wrong side of his mouth. Mo kai say me ka kire mo say a point to come Alan Kweju Kyerematen be ba be ka say isi ni be sisi no eno nti wa resign or be withdraw onko bio. Now let's go on. I'll say, furthermore, it is essential to consider the fact that Ashantis who are aligned with the NPP will not vote for any party solely because of Mr. Kweju Kyerematen, which is a fact. They got that right. The fact said Kweju Kyerematen ya Santinintino, Mr. Sadia Mikuja MPP. Tradition nechi. Nama kudi Kweju Kyerematen afa franto dwen desi echi. There be omon yes. Also, we strongly advise the party to redirect its focus towards empowering the grassroots of the NDC empowering the grassroots, of the NDC by allocating even half of the financial and resource support currently provided to Mr. Tremantin. We firmly believe that the NDC can secure victory in the upcoming 2024 elections. It is through the dedication and mobilization of our grassroots members that we can build a strong foundation for success. In conclusion, we urge you to heed to the wise African saying, a bird does not build its nest on a tree without strong branches. Let us be cautious and mindful of the potential dangers of over-reliance on any individual or movement. By prioritizing the empowerment of our grassroots, we can assure a prosperous future for NDC. Enti dia emebuni kanina ne se NDC form penny for sika amotete de ma alankwadwo Tremantin no sanka mu timu half mpo e de ma yen grassroots for na ebeboa because sebe obi a woye MPP ni a MPP no osono MPP no ye ni bibia no onkoka se okoja MPP symbol no ho akoto aba de amalankwadwo Tremantin omunim se ontumi win na mmom abakeke no pese wo se no. Now we have seen it. Now, one thing I will tell Alan and the followers, and they say they had the opportunity to win the flag bearership of NPP if they had done their homework well. They rather relied on 3 political strategies. And they failed terribly. I had told him, Honorable Hoops I told him point blank. I told Honorable Hoops and say, boss, sa idea we are modern politics, no, sa type of politics. Na twam enye djuma. Enye djuma o. Se wo ko election, na o make you opponent or trapia. Enye djuma because you are rather selling the other candidate. What we say lately, say, Meka Bibia, I do it based on what my candidate Bawumia has done. And I refer you to what Mahama, failure. I don't know if you guys see that. First, and Mahama anye way, and Mahama Triso, Mahama Pampa, so Mahamo. You are rather making Mahama big. Let the people know, say, Mahama went for 29 million that he wanted to do Kumasi International Airport. At the end of the day, the forensics showed that he only spent $4 million. The rest of the 25 million, only God knows where it went to. Fast forward to Ekufuado, he has been able to build the phase 2 of the Kumasi International Airport, something that has not happened before. As we speak, we are planning on completing this phase 3 so that at least my people in Kumasi can fly from Germany straight to Kumasi, can fly from Canada straight to Kumasi, can fly from the US straight to Kumasi, can fly from Italy straight to Kumasi. This is what we are doing. When you go to Kumasi Airport, it is there. So before you see me these days, what I do is, yes, who can give me my favorite comparative analysis. That is what I like to do. Because we have come to accept, say, as we have it in Ghana now, Kofi Akpaloo, on to me winning election, only numbers, no. CPP, Electric Boogie, Ayira, PNC, and to me winning, because as it stands now, most of our members now could join NDC. And to me numbers, no. Equia don't call on to me winning, because on the only offices. And the only 2 political parties are, you bet to me new lead, you know, NDC MPP, because one no my be paying my home. And that is why comparative analysis is key. That is why comparative analysis is key. You understand? Let's compare. Ediana Mahama, when Mahama had the opportunity to take kids to school, what did he say? Osi Oniska, no bet to me, I crow bet to me, I am Ankola 350,000. 350,000. No senor umubi bia no tuya obetuya 34 Ghana cedis for them. 340, yes, 34 34 Ghana cedis and or the beboa kolebia and also akola the beboa mono a day student and your border. Ekufu said there be day for metua border metua Mahama Kasan ko metua 34 menya 34 me tua over 4,000 3,000 Ghana cedis for you for your school fees. 30 million 40 million is what I'm paying per child. So look at the number of schools we have and the number of students that are benefiting from free SHS. So wouldn't you be a bit, excuse me to say, confused to say obi otua 34 cedis now esum bochi obi a omao 2,000 and omao 3,000 one kasa dwendwene ho obi ma 20 pesos obi ama 10 cedi also the amount 20 pesos now went to me and find your no more change the amount says can we need to be careful. All I want is JDM, please explain the 24-hour economy for us, or for all of us to be convinced. But he can't. Didn't you see what Esiedun Ketia was saying about the 24-hour economy? But Ghanaians, we have come a long way to still allow ourselves to be toyed with. How can you listen to people like this? Listen to this.
That this very gambling is destroying. Today we are complaining that this very gambling is destroying our youth. I've read a number of articles on this. I would have thought government will come out with a policy to restrict gambling. But you need money to ban it.
A few moments later.
And so
Toboase, what was say NDC for a very, very confused people. This Atoforsen criminal boy, ambulance thief, insults Dr. Baumia left right center or you useless at the end. Now, if Baumia is a liar, what would we call Atoforsen? A man who said that Ghanaian youth on Penemamon gambling no far restriction into so what a gambling I say na police if I be boss scatter what said the auto win. That is what Atoforsen suggested to government to do. A better government cast or bet taxi betting no. Atoforsen inside the internet or taxi betting and name on close betting cry man and penema betting enkoso. Inti NDC for penso and come my bet and munya binka Ghana mebuno. If you think NDC is for you, I think again. MPP there's all see chat name more the tax na beto swama meboa. And actually omo access about me aba or bepe kwan you bet me ahead so bet me ye no everywhere no problem. NDC the also no na omo uncha tax no a bet no omo uncha kra utwa ye nchi unkotu cause ye kobolo utie. My bet way. Why na we try na 7. Sometimes we did the 1,500 kakra 200 Ghana. We did kakra no. According to NDC ne Atoforsen, almost a yen a criminal, yen restricted. It is a becho. They said those days now, so one go school now say okotena game asia. Nintendo 64 okotena asia na oma becho no. Or say sa na yen no. A failure. Government can say obey tax in everywhere. Munti Atoforsen. Munti no.
I would have thought government will come out with a policy to restrict gambling. But you need money to ban it.
A few moments later.
And so we should remove the tax on betting and allow the betting industry.
So what? Onipa bako. One man. Yen betting criminal. Yen criminalizing no. The same person on the other hand comes to tell you, say, what there be, as a matter of fact, betting no crano, yenyi tax in influence. So the question we shall be asking is, where is the position of NDC people when it comes to betting? Ghana, for mamu ye mistake. NDC is doing everything they can do. And they are going to continue to do everything they can do to make you feel, say, abide we enye. Now, what pisses me off, and they say, they try to present this man to us as the alternative. Look at this. This is a man who is asking for a chance. The reason why we must vote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ebrebi Baye, John Dramani Mahama became the president or the vice president of Ghana. As a result, he helped the president at that time to deliver the president's work. He actually came out and said, the luckiest vice president to ever have. Anyways, Yabekasa later. Okay. Enti John Dramani Mahama. Now or vice president to a certain president. And Uwu Ebefa president, no, His Excellency John Evans Atta Mills, Edina Koye. Now, Odino Koye, no, Ebema John Dramani Mahama, Ebeye, the automatic president of Ghana. And unti swear ni in Sada Nenumre na Emanebeye president. Now, John Mahama beye president, no, odi 6 months, and sana Ebeson says you call another election. Now, you call election, no. And John Mahama ebesre yen Ghana funi na say nokre me se mo say eye adwuma me kosua ye no mapon me ho ni yi ankasa mo hwe de atie ya 6 months yi kura e ba ye me ya na ma organize the affairs of Ghana ama na ebedu sabre ne senti ka mo betumi a ka Ghana fo mo betumi a anka mo nto ame so nyanto aso keke mumma me opportunity na men try their mate to me and I mean show Ghana for their mate to me aye and a Ghana for say you yakura ye hwemu a why your vice president 4 years dada papa isu wu ye wa na wodi ye twa ntino to aso jm to aso na ye nhwe bo so no wonsa no adwuma obetumi aye JM Betwa so from 2013, MIB do 2016. Every macroeconomic indicator, he could not grow by 1% when to me. He grew most of our economic indicators in the negative as a president. And the NDC for SI Koya, you say, Yakofa, Papa na Obaya, Obeka Chile, you say, yes, on it, dear, and yes, when there's one car near Bois. Oka say yen so ne hwe no ye so ne hwe ne mmom problem e wo mu nie tumi a ye de ma no when tumi amfa nya dia na etwa nse wo ye na enam so ma ne ye enfumsuo bebri na enam enfumso a ono na ye enfumso a ono John Dramani Mahama no aye enti no yenye den ye ma no kwan nanka ebetumi a onye den womra na ombe correct ni mistakes tienie and as a metis will be say it cannot be Baumia and I'm so then why Mahama? Because if Baumia cannot get the opportunity to serve as a substantive president there, then John Mahama should not be allowed even near the voting center. Any question you didn't post a crab bar. Because oye matey, oye vice, oye spare driver, whichever he likes to call himself. Okachire say, ye manen tuaso. We should let him continue. Ye manen tuaso. That is what he told us, no. Ye de car no man, no, or the car no kosha munemu bubu car no poto, unkrofoshere yenkwa. And then the Mahama say, yo, even though say ye de car no kurano. Odi konya accident man enkrofo hwere wo mo nkwa no ye man the chance na wo mo awuwu no wo menya ne omubio odi fon cancer we say dey yi onyane nipa utie John Mahama say ampa ye man the chance man to a atamil say dwuma no so 4 years 6 months na arewu se me wo mu ne say 4 years 6 months no odi bo ehuhu bra wode bo akwasi ampabra wodi di nsem hunu edi bi road dross na enam san kwasi adross ya owro ya ankobu aninti no this time no sebe wato ne baabi nareka anase wato ne baabi padlock enti no wo pese wo beye ni mistake yo ye no wo be correct ni 90 Ghana for emma no kwan Ghana for say na
wo kura no wo chance ya ye de ma wo ba ye adwuma no kura wa meye wo se yen san fa wo mra bio said the enti wo se wo mra me correct you mistake me kan abrantie bi a ya wo ni ndwambuom a okọ sakasaka primary sakasaka a na ye nia ni da so ma no a na ye nwe ne se wo betumi abaye obi no etumi akoda akodwe ne ho se da bi o ye wiase ayetie obi e complain problem and a tax for soon sadia what the tax 5 years I had 3 years a chow bra na betua 2 years na start to akọ ya tena Ghana eba ne say ye kotofa ngo a na ya sesa Ghana sika bebre na ye de $1 ketua bi na ye de akotofa ngo ketua bi na ya beton na boarding atwamene e de ama citizens. Dr. Bawumia said there be for good for oil policy mra. Yeah, the good for oil policy by for 11 months straight. We are in February. 11 months straight, petrol has been stabilized. 10 months straight, the dollar has been 11.12, Akosura 13, 11.12, Akosura 13, 11.12, Akosura 13. And Ghanaians are telling us, say, Onipa also on no and who say ye to ton confirm. And Crawford de Rensa, and Crawford de Way Guinness near the Adientino, or Genesis or mining for Yisika Sebi, and Conquashen confirm na yen not Sebi asifim. Papa Mahame, ne record ni. Mahama, ebano politics more, we did 30 years or more, we did 8 years as vice president and president. Now, Mahama, I assembly minder. Assemblyman answer no obey a member of parliament. Still, Mahama went to me and more bollyful nsuo ni yenye nsuo nom. Papa ya san be a deputy minister went to me and more ni kurom for. Obey a substantive minister and as a minister nkasa and also where who so. Obey a vice president and also where who so. Obey a president and also where who so. Intishe over Ghana political space now you occupy now. John Dramani Mahama has been at every realm. Assemblyman wa ibida. 1 year shemra shebe representative wa ibida. Deputy ministers, some operational ministers of the ministries. So then and also wa ibida. Minister nankasa policy direction so free obano and also wa ibida. Vice president ya obeboa sebe the president where to no for advising on 1 or 2 no more to me and also wa ibida. And a president, Nankasa, the ultimate. So he has been the second gentleman of the land before. He has been the first gentleman of the land before. But because of how disgraceful, he is, and how his performance was abysmal, he has now come back and is telling Ghanaians to say we should give him another chance again after we tried him. And unti say plan a woman started say woman ye say woman ne easy for who was the last time I was telling you on talk no e ba be start bio woman easy for talk no e be start bio afei sa wo ye Ghana ni na oye obi a ope business ya me pese wo hu ba bi a John Dramani Mahama e de wo lending rate call ye in 2016 and san wo free ho and oba wo se oba be improve Emma wo when ya good good economy now wo bobosia ebosia ba form ama enye nokre adentia. What is the lending rate in Ghana 2016? 42.84%. Enti ebra na Mahama tesono na se wo bank se o kwa akọje bosia ensi hu ayede ma wo 42.84%. The same thing. Let's come here. Just last year, okay, in 2023, we had the interest rates coming as far down as 28% in February 2023, just a year by this time. The maximum level was 27.8% and minimum was 12.5% data published. And these are the banking, like rates, yeah, Oko Bank, yeah, amount. You understand? These are the rates, yeah, Oko se Oko Bob, like both saying amount. As I'm talking to you, the lending rate right now, I believe there is around 29 to 30%, which is still lower than what NDC left us with. And notice almost be catcher will say, Ekufuado asa economy na just economy ne keke, and I want to say. Now, make a BB say, Oma starting east in the air beko. And then they say, Oma started ton to qua, any east no, and a ye, and no more beko. Yawahana, yenuanum SD for catcher say, a year calendar east diaba. Say a person de to about this year no ebe conflicted with almost some no and one share enti anka easy betumi a anka won hwe so betumi aye ho bibi amomwa easy de petition de obetumi age nanso eni ono nakokum so obeye bibi enti na just refer to the appropriate eco parliament ya NDC for said there be empene because aye kwan ya kufa do person odi wi abem SDA fu meminim say kufa do onko SDA SDA for actual letter. SDA your NDC for your MPP for your CPP for your PNC for your Libra for your Kwiadonko your Gum into SDA no your party bia nanso SDA for nankasa actual krata e dia akoma easy dwemtrani penny easy chair say ye pacho time wa mudi be ye we na be ha ye no ye say ye ndane no NDC MPP na ye starting prepare NDC for mind say Ekufuado ne MPP for person mu wi abem enti 2024 ye komo ba aba ne ye wi ni kura na amode mu hu ni so omo awiem. You see how they are setting their followers mind for failure already. They are already preparing their minds for failure. Says say yokoto abane na ye lusu a monkai hunu say easy ene Ekufuado ene ewiem because one more person mu wiem nti ene omo se yensa date nsesa emfiri aban ho ne baaye date nsesa emfiri MPP amanyoku no ho ne baaye efiri SDA osom ho ene baaye enti dia me pese me bisa se one more se Ekufuado pese wo de saade ni wi abamu no edema MPP na pese me bisa ne say adan say MPP fo ni na ye SDA fo ana because me MPP ni ba me ye SDA ni Ghanaians, you see what they are doing now. Idea one say in 1996 this was done for the NDC Ghana for in 1996 now woman and wabem and they allowed this to happen. Uti, they went in, asked for it, it was delivered to them. Towase. Mr. Kusibu for Towase. In the NDC there, say a yoma pencil, na se obi bisa se ye pese yesesa election date ya, enya abana ye pese ye wiem nti ne yesesa no. Na mbom MPP there, se obi propose say yesesa date ye de beto aba na kire se ye de ba be wia abem. Moma ye ni enye den enda ho. Na ye reject NDC with everything in us as we can. They are not here to help this country. They are not here to help anybody. So we must make sure we do not give them the chance to do what they want to do. Now, Mebo, there's something. Answer na Mebo a video yanka me de chre Sorry, David. Manyade, go back. Maybe Manyade. Good, maybe. Answer na Mebo Mr. Kusibu Afuwe, no. I would like to also do the quick CD depreciation no. Ya be no quick me de kakra betre wa ha sei. Na ya no quick, then from there we shall move on to listen to a bit of Kusibo Afo. The phone lines will be open. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is me. So I would definitely, I would like to do this. Me patro ya be calculation kakra bi wa. Why? Ya be calculation kakra bi wa. This is on the CD depreciation because in person we know the way kwa koto TikTok side we ni here me pa me de to TikTok intino. I want it to be proper. Mon fan me why say me share you say but let's go in. Okay. Me patro MPP for no. Say open say one NDC for Asia na udin kunimu a ade baako a obetumi de adi omuso nkunim facts and figures. Fa wo calculator na fa wo economic mindset na ye ready na fe yanya den yan start insua de ketewa bi ye wi a ne sa patro se mu obi ehu. Okay, into first things first, let's go. Rate of cedi depreciation under John Dramani Mahama. Exchange rate as at 7 January 2013 when Mahama was becoming the president. Now dollar no ye 1 cedi 92 pesos. Okay. Ebra na oba ababefano 2013. Now exchange rate on 7 January when Mahama was leaving office. 7 January na all free office in 2017. Now a 4.20 pesos and that's a 4 cedi 20 pesos. Into me pacho yen hwa he 4.2 minus 1.92. All right, divided by 1.92. This will be equal to 2.28 divided by 92 times 100, which will give you 1.19, right, times 100. And unti say o times say 1.19 times 100 ebema 119%. This is just the first year. First year, 4 years of John Dramani Mahama. Me pacho obi ehu de, obi e follow. Afe yemfa Akufo-Addo so first 4 years. Akufo-Addo befa abenua no 7 January 2017 no. Na cedi no eda 4 cedi 28 pesos. As at 2021 January 7th, na yes I swear Akufo-Addo in as the second term, na exchange rate no eda 5 and I say na cedi no dollar na da 5 cedi 82 pesos. And until you better 5.82 me pacho obi e follow. Are you guys following? And your rocket science, follow it so that when you meet the NDC people, you can also give it to them. I'll open the phone lines after so we can all learn. I cannot come here and talk without giving you people something to defend yourself with when you meet the NDC people. Are we all clear? And anybody, please, anybody who thinks they have a better calculation than this, please bring it on and we shall peruse it. Why? Yes, I should be. Because and please let's get this clear. I think about somewhere last year, Mokai said minimum year cedi depreciation, no. Mokai, minimum year debt no accumulation. Now me sign year cedi depreciation. Now, me ma correct breakdown. Said the beya okwa obetumi ayeden, obetumi ni omo akwaku feesi. All right. Said the ya okwa ni omo bebekwaku feesi. Now to here. Yet 4.2 and now 4.20 5.82 more divided by the 4.2. The same thing I am Mahama and San here. Yenya 1.62 divided by 4.20 times 100. Say unya dividing the san obenya 0.39 times 10%. Enunti no times 100%, sorry. Enunti in Akufo-Addo's first term, Akufo-Addo first term. All right. In Akufo-Addo's first term, the cedi depreciated by 39%. Okay, 39%. The cedi depreciated by 39%. Okay, Mahama, the first term, cedi depreciated by 119%. Akufo-Addo first term by 39%. Now, Akufo-Addo second term, let's go. Exchange rate for Nana-Addo as at yesterday is 12 cedi 39 pesos. And until you better 5 cedi 82 pesos. Add your free 12 cedi 39 pesos divided by 5.82. Now, so what in the sana, you will get 6.57 6.6 Ghana 57 pesos. Now you divide it by the exchange rate on first term ending, which is 5.82. And also yeah, ubenya 1.129 1 cedi 129 12 pesos and 13 pesos pretty much. Yeah, if you round it up, ubenya 1 cedi 13 pesos times 100, ubenya 1 cedi, that's 13 pesos. Inti from now, even though say it looks say increasing, mama papa, even though say it looks say increasing, the depreciation rate in the Akufo-Addo the account from 2021 up to now we are here, 1 cedi 13 pesos. Is that calculation clear to everybody? The ayeye na haneno na yaye ne hey. Eno na yaye ne hey yeti we free we mu. Yeti we free we mu we ye no. And I the minus say yeah. Me pacho, is everybody on the same scale with me? Therefore, analysis ni muda ho. Again, sidina NDC for edenam sa atete apansam no. Better, way better than all the countries are. I'm like etwitwa yeni na ho ayeden ede ahia no. Oba Africa, yisika di 4th to 3rd. Oba West Africa, yisika ni di 1st. Now and then now me chire bibi muso be say if that is the case, why do people go to Togo to go? Now me say because you have more purchasing power in Togo. O the cedi kakra bi ko Togo you safe ani bebre. Into betumi dey atoniama more ewo ho as compared to niama nka betumi dey cedi na to se Ghana na wo a. Ato ati ase. Me pacho calculation is clear and I send it so one more time. Calculation is clear. And I remember one more time. For those of you be going out there to communicate. Oh, mama me feedback here. Mama me feedback, then let's try and pick some calls. One more time or go ahead. Emudao. Move. One more time. Okay. Okay, this is Cynthia. One more time, you know. Mame famrel. Now no quick. Okay. Me say Ebra John Mahama. Ebe di adie. Mame papa 2013, you know. Na cedi dollar no 1 cedi 92 pesos. Exchange rate Mahama free office na ewo ho anase cedi no ahoden against the dollar na ewo ho no na 1 cedi to 4 cedi 20 pesos and until your calculation na say ne ye no 4.2 minus 1.92 4.2 minus 1.92 times 100. Now, ebema 1.19. Me pa cho muhu 1.19 times 100. Ede na unya. Me pa cho times 100. Ede na ubenya. One kasa wa calculate. And I want to calculate here. 1.19 times 100. Bema 119. Enti Mahama it depreciated the cedi by 119 in just first term. 4 years per. Now yenko Ekufuado so dear so. Ekufuado so by no. Okay. The exchange rate first 4 years. Now at the 4 cedi 20 pesos. And until after 2020 election, yeah best swear nanadu in for the second term no. Now see a dollar neda 5 cedi 82 pesos. And until said the yema Mahama na sa na say yema nanado. 85.82. Na yate Mahama dear na uja no hono 4.28 ne de free. Na ya times it by then 100. And no ya benya 1.62 divided by 4.2 times 100. And also by my then 0.39. 0.39. And until all the times 100 right? About 39%. In Tinanado, in his first term, depreciated the cedi by 39%. Mahama in his first term depreciated the cedi by 119%. After Ekufuado second term. Ekufuado second term. Yankwe. And I can say cedi need that 12 cedi 39 pesos. And until you better 5.82 cedis no. Eddie free 12.39 cedis nimu. Ebeka 6.57. So 6.57 you be divided by 5.82 times 100. Now who divided 6.57 by 5.82? Awunya 1.129. Me pacho, is that what everybody got? Times 100. And also be ma then me pacho, let's do it again. Na obiya who the smoothness level. Come on. Again 1.129, okay, times 100, right? Yeah. Oh, there be one mistake. I made a one mistake here. I was supposed to divide. Yanko. Sorry, you 6.57 divided by 5.82. Right? Ebama 1, pretty much 1. 1.3, 1.13. Right? Now, what times here no? Okay? By 100. That should give you the 1.13 that you find here. Ntibio say okay canning ni na akura bomwa ye they both 1 and 2 ni na akura bomwa. Ekufuado still has managed the currency better than NDC. Me patcho NDC for semu or any other objective. Me patcho mon family ansa na ye move on. Mo any other objective mon family ansa na ye move on. Me patcho obi so awo ha bia calculation no anya wo de no mesra fabra na entumi NTM ye mama mesra mo say bibi sa any ho de a na ye be phone lines no. Phone lines. This is what I see. Time no call into no na de mo fan chena into me fan brebros and then daddy duties ko PTA into ye late into me and start here at the normal time I can be my more chances no. Into no aha and I me day and there you know BBC. Now while we wait for some calls no I'll play this on Monday and that's what China saying I may have that time but I'll do that. I don't want to bombard the place with so much stuff. We've already done 1 hour. That's good. My patro phone lines, no. Yeah, be our himpo. Yeah, be a phone lines na kakra for those who wants to partake in the phone in section. My patro memorandum na mintumin sorry na men ko he. Na me afi kra na men say there be this week there. I say ni pedin kwan. Anasa dana. What's say? Is that Dana Rivers when this week I must drink soup. I say no more kwan, definitely. Say me ko me papa. Yeah, George. George. George and Afro, but Emma, I don't know why. There be George, you're ready. George, I'm free, Bill. George for call again. But your phone lines need to go as on WhatsApp calls only. Why? For those who wants to call, no. NBA by 5 minutes into will be I'm afraid there. We just clear ourselves. Yo,
Boss,
Unia.
good evening.
Evening, bro. That's saying.
Boko now, sir.
Miss Moya, Miss Moya.
Maybe I'm on network in your car. Muiji, Jama network now. I have a bunch.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Now wait.
Some small investigations. You are there. Almost a normal project in African countries. Yeah, a developing Ghana and African countries. But so by you, Ubai, she obviously can touch you.
Yo.
Obviously can touch
Yo.
me say, me take Ghana 20 cities. Oh, music and Buzam say, almost there 60 Egyptian pound. Could you believe? And so, yeah, in Egypt developed, in Egypt say, in a way say that it's a you look down on Ghana.
Yeah.
I was saying to me.
Oh, Kaso, yet you. Baby, I want to yampa. All right. Georgie, I tried to pick it up, but unfortunately, okay. I don't know. Lines no ain't yet that clear. Into the debasia for and then Yame Adoma. Watching me a chance, I'm about TikTok. Watching me a chance, I'm about TikTok now. Let me the DD. I won't come on. Georgie, sorry, pass where you name to me to what? Sorry, pass into me to my beto. Beto pa mama, men fancy na Unyame Adoma. Here to me at was another time. Bio Yama Wafa Kwache, Kwadna Kwache. Yama on a busuani na shedding, Yako and the shedding. Unyame and Chicho Mure in times like this. The more you look at the circumstance surrounding of his death, a choice in Nipa Yenseshi, not to Yasia Brownwase. Nipa Yenseshi, Utiasia Brownwase, because today you are here, the next minute you are not here. And I believe so of a way. Bema yen mubi no ya melo ye ho e wo wi ase na ya mfa mechiri we metan we dia mempe na asem no ya mfa anya adwuma na mmom yetumi adododo ye ho se dia soro ana bible e kire yen se yen dododo ye ho na nti ofa kwache ma o yakọ ma demre fa due I believe say omode ne ho ma be go very soon nti no omode aye no so go a ye be try say yes ye be bo ho dawro
na one SS one tier no etumi ate madam ni na ase samo jebre na mo de share political zone and onyame ya adom a yebesen ya hia china ana ase Monday sinyame de yekra ana ode yenkwa eche akra mu ni na onyame entine ne mu chira ma so bone ni bone ano bone e kan ni na atum sei ni nara wona adwene ye ho adwene bone dambo ne refree wona pay na me wona wona pay moja no mo moja o Yeshua HaMashiach din amen ale yebekasa love you all bye bye